morning. Whoever is here, morning. Yenzin, hi. Yenzin, hi Yvonne. All right, good morning. Okay, we have a few more minutes, a couple of minutes, one more minute before we start our lesson. All right. Hi, Adam. Morning, Adam. Been a long time since I last saw you, Adam. What happened, Adam? Merajuk ke, Adam? Lama tak dengar kabar berita. I don't know what happened. Hi, Leong. It's no, Yvonne. It's my Wi-Fi too because I'm doing live and it's also lagging on my side. I don't think it's yours. Right. Okay. So, right. I hope everyone is fine. Everyone is having a good time, and I hope all of you are excited to be able to connect with your school teachers online until you get back to school. Hi Harini, morning. Morning, welcome. All right, I'm sure you miss your teachers after not seeing them for a long time. Okay, right. I just love the scenery of the desert. I wish I live in the desert, nobody's around. Haha. Okay, right. So today we are going to do, okay, past perfect simple and past perfect continuous. So by the end of the lesson, you'll be able to state two things. When the past perfect simple and past perfect continuous are used, and why the past perfect simple and past perfect continuous are used. And then you'll be able to complete 3 sentences with the past simple, the past perfect simple, or the past perfect continuous of the verbs given in the brackets. Okay? So how do you know you are successful? Hi Manat, hi, good morning. You will know how to, you are able to state or explain how to form the past perfect simple and the past perfect continuous. Hi, morning Ang. And you also be able to explain when the past perfect simple and past perfect continuous are used. And you will explain why the past perfect simple and past perfect continuous are used. And then you're able to complete 3 sentences. Okay? Right. Now, looking at these 2 example sentences. They had dinner at 8 o'clock and they had been waiting for hours when the bus finally arrived. Can you name me? Okay, right. 2 things. All right, morning, David. 2 things. One, I've underlined the verb form had dinner, and the other one, had dinner and had been waiting. What are the verb form used in sentence 1? They had dinner by 8 o'clock. What verb form is this? Right? Give me the verb form first for sentence 1. Just write number 1, what, number 2. What's the verb form for number 2? Number 1, number 2. Sentence 1, sentence 2. All right, Harini say the first one is past simple. Ang say the first one is perfect simple. Okay. Any more? Yvonne also say it's the past simple. All right, Menat past perfect simpler. Simple, I think no simpler. And Ang said number 2 is perfect continuous. All right. Adam say past simple, second is past continuous. Menat say is, okay, Menat corrected that. What is the reason? What is the reason if you say, what is the reason the verb form is used in the first sentence? You give the verb form. I didn't say it's right or wrong, but I want to know. Okay, Yenzin Lao, the first one past simple, the second one past perfect continuous. Looking at the second question, the reason the verb form is used. What is the reason the verb form of number 1, the sentence 1 was used? If you say it's past simple, why is it past simple? Why is it used? Right, but not past perfect continuous for the second one. Okay, So the first one, they had dinner. I see many of you have selected past simple. Ang said it's perfect simple. If you say it's past simple, what is the reason the verb form is used? If you say it's perfect simple, why the verb form is used? If you don't know, just say I don't know. You don't have to force an answer. If you don't know, it's fine that you don't know. I don't expect you to know. Okay, because the verb is in the past tense. You mean, which is the verb, Harini? Can you tell me which is the verb for the first sentence? All right, Manat say it's a specific time because 8 o'clock. Had is past tense. Interesting. Hold on. I want to see if there's somebody. All right. Okay, nobody's at the door. All right. Oh, Adam said now, I know, but now I don't know. Okay, Ang said I don't know. Okay, what about the sentence number 2? What is the reason this verb form had been used, had been waiting? Had been waiting. Why is it used? Action in progress. Harini, what's WA? I don't know what it means. Action is in progress. Okay. Or wrong listen. It's okay, Harini. Okay. So what about the rest? You don't know? You're not sure? You don't know how to explain? Okay, if you don't know how to explain, it's fine. Can you give an example of such, for the first one, they had dinner by 8 o'clock. Can you give another example of such sentence? For number 1, they had dinner. Yvonne, had been shows an action in progress up to a specific moment. I love it, Yvonne. It must be Googled. Right. Adam, past continuous. Okay. Now, can you give a sentence? I don't know, Yvonne, is that your own answer or Google? I'm just joking, okay? Because I can't see what you're all doing. All right. So, can you give me another example sentence? I like Adam. Answer and then laugh at the end of the answer. Oh, Yvonne is from the textbook. Smart girl, huh? Yvonne is a smart girl. Okay, can you give me a specific sentence? Another example of a sentence? Why is everyone not? Oh my God. Come on, guys. I'm not going to bother about your answer is right or wrong. It doesn't matter. All right, Sham had completed her homework. Okay, all right. Right, thank you, Harini. What about the second one? Any example of the second one? We had been waiting for hours when the bus finally arrived. Adam, they had dinner or they had dinner? They had dinner, Adam. There are two had there, two hats. They had dinner. All right. Very quiet, everyone. Everyone is confused. I've not started the lesson yet. I'm just getting to know how much you all know first. No answer. Okay, I'm going to continue because I cannot see any answers. Right. Okay, he had found his bag. Right. Okay, now when they had dinner by 8 o'clock, actually I should underline had. I underlined the wrong one. They had. This is past perfect simple. The reason that it is used is for an action which was completed before a specific time in the past. So what it means is before 8 o'clock, they already had their dinner. So they had dinner by 8 o'clock, right? It is in the past. 8 o'clock is in the past. Before, it happens before 8 o'clock. So it's further in the past. All right? That's why it's past perfect simple. Clear? 8 o'clock, like this morning, 8 o'clock is in the past. If I'm talking about something that is happening before 8 o'clock in the morning, it's further into the past. Okay, I had cooked lunch by 6 o'clock in the morning. All right, it's okay, Yvonne. So what happened was I got up at 4 this morning to cook. Okay, all right, I finished at 6. 8 o'clock, I had my breakfast. So I would have to make a sentence like I had cooked lunch by 6 in the morning, for example. All right. Okay, number 2, we had been waiting for hours when the bus finally arrived. Now, it's a past perfect continuous because it is an action in progress up to a specific moment or another action in the past. There are 2 actions in the past. The bus arrived in the past, but you have been waiting for hours before the bus arrived. The waiting was even further in the past before the bus arrived. So we had been waiting for hours when the bus arrived. I didn't write the time there, but if you want to make it clearer, just say that 8 o'clock in the morning, now it's 11. I'm telling you the story. So 8 o'clock, the bus arrived. But I waited for the bus, not at 8 o'clock, but at 6 o'clock in the morning. I waited for 2 hours for the bus to come. So I had been waiting for hours when the bus arrived. That means I waited for 2 hours, then the bus arrived. So I did something further in the past before the bus, which is also in the past, happened. Clear? Clear? 2 things in the past. One happened before the thing that you're talking about, the bus. Something happened before the bus arrived, which is further into the past. Is it clear or is it very confusing? If you're not clear, say you're not clear. Right, David, you were in the dark and then now you are in the bright. Okay, dark moon and the bright moon means you understand. Yeah, okay, good. You're clear, I'm fine. Let's look at your textbook, page 69. We are going to look at the first one, past perfect simple, right? So this is an example in your textbook where they said they allowed the tracker to enter the village after he had spoken to the chief. Okay. Now, focus, all answers are all there already. Focus on allowed and had spoken. Now, which action comes first? Which action comes first? The action of the tracker speaking to the chief comes first because after, right? So he spoke to the chief first, only then they will allow, yes, to enter. Okay? So the action that happened first here, before the second action. So the action that happened first would be in the past perfect simple. And then the action that happened after that is in the past simple. All right? Clear? Meaning the first thing that happened before, the furthest thing in the past would be in the past perfect. The nearest thing to you in the past would be in the past simple. Okay? All right? So just say the tracker entered the village at 8 o'clock. Let me just skip on. But he spoke to the chief at 7:30. So the 7:30 one would be in the past perfect simple. The one at 8 o'clock would be the past simple. Yes, right, Adam. Correct. Because they allowed after he had spoken to the chief. Correct. Okay, clear. Now, what you need to know is, all right, when we use, this one is in your textbook, page 163, all right? So we use the past perfect simple for the action which was completed before a specific time in the past This one, the example that I've given you, they had dinner by 8 o'clock. Now, for an action which was completed before another action in the past, we use the past perfect simple for the action that happened first and the past simple for the action which followed. So, John had done all his shopping by the time we met. So, which happened first? Shopping. He went shopping first. So, because this happened first, therefore is in the past perfect simple. When I met him, or when we met him, he had already done his shopping. So this happened after the shopping. So this is in the past simple. Get it? Yes, correct, Manat. Shopping is first. Meeting is second. So the first thing that happened in the past is in the past perfect. Second thing happened, past simple. Easy, right? Okay. Right. So now, okay, create your own sentences now using the past perfect simple. So if it's clear, if you understand, can you now write your own sentences where you have two things happening in the past? Use one, the first thing in past perfect simple, the second one in the past simple. How do you write the past perfect simple? You had done. It's past is the verb past verb to be plus past participle. Okay, like speak, spoke, spoken. So spoken is the perfect, the one that you use. All right. Okay. Why no sentences yet? Come on. If you say it's clear, hello, hello. Thinking. Apa? See, come out Malay word already. I had eaten breakfast by the time, all right, I had my Form 3 live class. By the time I conducted. So the first one was I eaten breakfast first, so that is perfect. And then when I conducted, that is past simple. Right, now I'm having the words. Okay, I had done my homework after my dinner. Okay, that is the simple one, which is the first one for an action completed. Right, okay. I had done my homework after I took my dinner. Kia hui, right? So then you would have this one. Okay, I had done my homework, which would be a past perfect simple, before, not after. Because after meaning this would come first. All right, before I took my dinner. All right, I had completed my homework before my teacher asked to pass up. Okay, to hand in. Right, okay. Right. So, Yan Xin Lao, Alice had done her homework by 5 o'clock. Good. Right. I had done all my homework before I went outside. Adam, remember the second one should be in the past simple, before I went outside, before I went out. No need outside, before I went out. Okay. She had eaten the whole cake before the guests arrived. Excellent. Good. So I'm happy to see your sentences there. All right. It's okay, Adam. Don't you say sorry. You are learning. No problem. Okay. What about Harini? Manat. Manat has already. Sorry, Manat. Yvonne still thinking. Harini still thinking. David, are you still around, David? Okay. Right. Okay, let's continue. if you look at your text, yesterday we did the text, remember, about the Amazon, okay, Amazon. If you were in my class yesterday online, right? So we are going to look examples of past perfect simple in the reading text on page 68. I've made it easier for you because we are online. We have no time to go through the whole text. So we're going to look at paragraph 2. Okay, paragraph 2. I want you to look at this paragraph and tell me which line shows you past perfect simple was used. Is it line 1 that you can find, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10? So tell me which line have you seen the past perfect simple used? All right. Okay, Manat, if you say the first sentence, can you give me the word? What was the word? Morning, Hugo. Hugo. All right, Jasmine, say line 2. Harini, say third line. Okay, once you've given me the line, can you give me the word? I don't want a sentence, I want the word or the phrase. Okay, had estimated. Okay, Harini, thank you. So had estimated is here. All right, because Manat said first sentence, line 1, returned. Who returned? This would be, okay, had estimated Ang, right, returned home after 3 months. Okay, all right, any more? But you want past perfect simple. David, what are you doing, David? You're just listening and doing nothing, David? Had estimated. Finally done thinking. Okay, yes, Yvonne, let me look at your sentence. Mary had visited Seth before we arrived at his house. Excellent, Yvonne. Very good. Line 2, Yenzin continued. All right. Returned, had estimated. By the time he reached, he had been, well, Adam, you are going into something else. It's okay. Right, line 5. Adam say line 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right. So let me go through. Okay. How do you know I was talking to you, David, if you were at the toilet? All right. Now the answer is Stafford had estimated that it would take him a year to complete the journey. Now, if you chose return, this is past simple. If you chose continued, this is past simple. If you choose was joined, this is past simple. Remember, past simple do not have anything else before it like past perfect. Past perfect, you have a verb here, had estimated. It is a verb to be in the verb to be had, okay, had plus past participle. All right. Okay. Okay, David. Right. So only this sentence shows that this is in the past perfect. Stafford had estimated that it would take him a year to complete the journey. There is a time given. Just now, remember, they had dinner by 8 o'clock. This is, it would take him a year. A time frame was given. He had estimated. All right. Okay. So if you choose return, you choose continue, you choose join, you choose stayed, these are all past simple. All right, here also you have had to carry, was batteries where some more. He used. Okay, you have to have the word had estimated. Had plus something. Okay, is that clear? Because most of you gave all the past simple. We are not doing past simple today. We are doing past perfect simple. you need to differentiate between past simple, past perfect. Past perfect, had plus past participle. Okay? Past simple is only wake, woke. Right? Fall, fell. Right? Yes, for past perfect, you need to have the word had. So they had dinner. Right? They had. Okay? All right, good. Let's look at another paragraph, which is paragraph 4. Look at paragraph 4. If you understand, you'll be able to find which line, okay, has past perfect simple. So look at this, whether line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 in paragraph 4. All right, Hugo say had completely, line 4. Okay. Any more that you see? Any more that you see? Had completely. Right, Adam said that, Yvonne said that, David said that, line 4. Right? Okay, okay, good, any more? All right, thank you, Yenzin. Thank you, Leong. Let's see if you're right. Yeah. So the maps they used were often unreliable. They arrived, they found. So you are right. Had, this one, had completely cleared. This is the one. All right. Yes, there's only one. All right. Perfect. Sorry. There's only one. They had completely cleared. This is the one. The 8th one, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th one, you only have they avoided, right? So is that they avoided? Do they have had? Here you have had completely, right? Cleared. Is had completely cleared. You need to know that this is an adverb because it describes the verb clear. All right. So they had cleared, but it added an adverb had completely cleared. But here they avoided. You have no had there. So it's just past simple. Right? Kia Hui, are you okay? Fine. Let's move on to one more. There's one more in paragraph 5. Okay, many people. Okay, so tell me if you found any past perfect simple. Which line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 lines there. Which one you think has the past perfect simple? Had achieved. Okay, which is line 2. Had achieved. Had achieved. Right. Wow, you're getting the hang of it. Right. So he explained that no one had achieved anything like it before. So good. All of you are getting the hang of it. So if you have had and then you have achieved, right? So you have that right. Excellent, Yanzin. Excellent, Jasmine. Wonderful work, all of you. So you are clear now about past perfect simple, right? Now let's go on to past perfect continuous. Please look at your textbook. If you don't have, it's fine, it's here. By the time the bus arrived, we had been waiting for 15 minutes. So you waited for 15 minutes first, then only the bus arrived. Okay? Right. So focus on the verb in bold, right? What do you notice about the formation of the past perfect continuous? You have had been plus the main verb, which is ing. So we had been waiting. We had been studying online for the last 3 months. Okay, by the time school started on 24th June, we had been studying online for 3 months. By the time school started on June 24th, we had been studying remotely. Okay? So when do you think this tense is used? Now this tense is used, which is the past perfect continuous because it has ing, is used to show duration of an action that had been in progress up to a moment in the past or before another past event. That is by the time the bus arrived. So the bus arrived in the past, you had been waiting for 50 minutes, right? Yes, right, Adam, you got it. So now the keyword is had been plus ing. Just now had plus past participle. Okay, right, good. Now, this is the same thing that is on the textbook, page 163. Okay, you use it when it's an action in progress up to a specific moment or another action in past. This is the sentence I gave you in the introduction. We had been waiting for hours when the bus finally arrived. Or you can use for an action the results of which were obvious later on in the past. Kelly was exhausted yesterday because she had been studying all afternoon. So what it means here is that you saw her exhausted yesterday because earlier than the exhaustion, before she was exhausted, she had been studying all afternoon. So it's an action. This is an action, okay? The result of which were obvious later. This is the result that was obvious later after she had studied all afternoon. All right? Like what happens first? What happened first is she had been studying first. Then only she felt exhausted. That's what exactly it means. All right? Okay? If you're not clear, just say, then I'll try to find another way to make it clear. Right? Now, you have to create your own sentences using the past perfect continuous. Okay? So can you have sentences that has had been plus ing? Meaning you have to have a past simple somewhere like this. When the bus finally arrived, was exhausted. These are past simple. Something happened before the past happened. All right, Alice's eyes was swollen because she had blood. Oh, excellent, Yvonne. You're getting it. From thinking so long now, you got it. All right, good. Alice's eyes was swollen, okay, because she had been crying for an hour, correct. So she'd been crying for an hour happens first. Then only her eyes was swollen. Okay, good. Excellent. Any more? I had been studying for hours since morning. Okay, good. He woke up late in the morning. Midnight. My hand was in pain yesterday because I had been writing all day. All right. He woke up late in the morning as he had been on the computer. Right. Leong, you don't have an ing, as he had been typing on the computer all night, or he has been working on the computer all night, would have made it a past perfect continuous, Leong. You just have to add one more there. He woke up late in the morning as he had been working on the computer. Right. Yenzin, he had been sitting in a restaurant. He has been sitting in the restaurant for 1 hour before he went for his tuition class. All right, good. The ground was wet because it had been raining yesterday. Good, Hugo. Harini, Mira had been working for hours when she finally completed her work. Good, Harini, excellent. Jasmine. By the time the final exam started, we had been studying for, all right, good, Jasmine. He had been studying history all night. He had been studying history all night. Therefore, he woke up late. Maybe you want to add that, but it's fine. He had been studying history all night. All right. Okay, good. Excellent. That I love so many of you are able to at last woke up from your slumber and come up with sentences. Good. Right. Now, you have to look for examples of the past. Sorry, it should be past perfect continuous, not simple. Past perfect continuous, not simple. Okay. That is my mistake. Right? Past perfect continuous in paragraph 2. Can you find that in paragraph 2? Past perfect continuous. Right. David. No, I thought David answered. Nobody. Is it line 1, 2, 3? Had been walking. Line 6. Ang says that. Hugo says that. Leong says that. All right. Any more? Had been walking. Yvonne says that. Right. Any more? Anybody else? Found? All right. Jasmine. Yenzin. Very good. Menat. Harini. Excellent. Yes. So you have that. All right. All right. Good, Adam. He had been walking. This is it. There's only one in the whole text from paragraph 1 to paragraph 5. There's only one past perfect continuous to show. So you have he reached. This is in the past. But before he reached the Atlantic Ocean, he had already been walking for 860 days. So walking this happened first, then only he reached Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, that's all from paragraph 2. You do not have in paragraph 1, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. All right. Now look at the grammar exercise on page 69. Okay. You have to complete the sentences with the past. Sorry, you have to have the past simple also. You can do it in the past simple, past perfect simple, or the past perfect continuous of the verbs in the brackets. Right? Okay, so got 3. Either the past simple, past perfect simple, or past perfect continuous. Let's look at the first one. Roger late at the train station. By the time the platform, the train leave. So what would you say the first one had arrived? Okay, right. Think carefully. You can have past simple, past perfect simple, past perfect continuous. Okay, so you have Hugo who said arrived, Manat. You have Yvonne, Harini, Manat said had arrived. Now, when you are just talking about one thing in the past, what would it be? If you're only talking about one thing, like you come for your online class with me, okay? Roger or David, I know David was early. I'm just giving David because I don't know why David's name is on my lips today. So David came late for the online class, or David had come late for his online class. So think carefully, right? So it's the past simple. Roger arrived late at the train station. That's all. It's using past simple. Now, by the time the platform train leave, which happened first? Which happened first? Which happened first? Once you know what happened first, then you know what is in the past perfect simple. You see, when you see things in isolation, meaning when you see only we are learning past perfect now, you feel that you understand. But when you are given a sentence like that, when you have to apply your knowledge, that's when you realize there are certain things you don't get it clear. Right, Adam. Yes, Hugo, the train leave first. If the train left first, it was the first thing that happened. So leave would be, the answer would be in past perfect simple. So here would be in past simple. Correct? Remember? Okay. So by the time he reached the platform, the train had left. Correct? Good. Hugo, I know you got it from the beginning. Oops. Okay? You got it from the beginning. Okay, clear. Now let's look at number 2. Alison on the phone with her sister for 3 hours by the time she up. Okay, let's not look at the second sentence. Let's look at the first part of the sentence. Okay, PT Roger. Yes, Manat, never mind, we'll give him a lift. Right, Alison talked on the phone with her sister for 3 hours by the time she hang up. Okay, what you think would be the best? All right, Ang said had been talking. David said talked. Now, by the time she up. So something is happening for 3 hours. Right. Okay. Okay, good. Right. Had been talking. Past perfect continuous. Alison had been talking on the phone with her sister for 3 hours. So it was going on for 3 hours by the time she. Yes. So this is when you use the past simple. Okay, this is when you use the past simple. Alison had been talking by the time she hung up. Hanging up. I also wish I can hanging myself up, right? Okay, by the time she hung up. You cannot have hanging here, right? Because hanging would be in present, Nisa. Okay, we are going to use only the past simple, past perfect simple, and past perfect continuous. So it would be hung up. All right, hung up is the past tense of hang. All right. Now let's look at the second part. She not speak to her friend for a long time, and she have lots of news to tell her. Which one happened first? Which one? Okay, which one happened first? Okay, had not spoken. Had. Ang, Yvonne. Leong had not spoken. Good. Ang, you cannot say had not speak. What is the past participle of speak? Speak, spoke, spoken. Right? Yan Zinlin had not spoken. So good. Had not spoken or hadn't spoken. Fine, both accepted. Okay? So she hadn't spoken or she had not spoke. She had not spoken to her for a long time, and she, right. What is the not spoken? What in the not spoken? I don't understand your question, Nisa. The answer is had not spoken. Yeah, correct, Manat. No, I understand what Nisa is trying to say. Okay, so then you have had, and she had lots of news to tell her. Okay, she hadn't spoken. So not speaking happened first in the past, and then when your friend call you, you have a lot of things to tell her. All right, Nisa, you need to make yourself clear. I want to try to help you. All right, number 3. By the time the sun downed, we tennis for 4 hours. Right. So what happened first? The sun came down first, or you playing tennis you did first? By the time when? Okay. Jasmine say went down, had been playing. Playing comes first, right, Hugo? We played tennis first. So when you played tennis first before the sun came down, so you would have to use the past perfect simple or continuous, right? But you are talking about an action that has been going on, right? Play tennis. So an action was going on for 4 hours, all right? You are showing that 4 hours you've been doing that. So you need to use right. Okay, so the sun coming down would be in the past simple. So by the time the sun went down, we had been playing tennis for 4 hours. Then we exhausted. Remember be, the verb to be is, are, was, and were. That's all. Is, are, was, and were. Be. And also have and had, yeah. But is, are, was, and were, right? So which one would be the best if you use is? Because if I want to use had, I would have in bracket have, H-A-V-E. So if it's be, is, are, was, and were, and we are talking all in the past, right? So Harini, you cannot have had, because if you have had here, Harini, here should have H-A-V-E. Verb to be has only 4, is, are, was, were, and am, right? 5. So the best answer would be were. Good, right? Because we were, right? Excellent. Any questions? You cannot have VR, Hugo. We were, okay? Yes, Hugo. I know it's a mistake. Oh, Nisa, you don't understand the past tense. Okay. Past tense is when you talk about one thing in the past. I eat now, I ate yesterday. Okay, so something that happened in the past. I ate this morning, I ate 2 minutes ago. So that would be past tense. All right, Nisa? Okay, but when you are talking about, Nisa, something that happened before I had my breakfast. Just say I had my breakfast at 8. 8 has already passed. Now it's 11, going to be 12. So if just say something happened at 8 o'clock in the morning, my breakfast was at 8, but something happened before 8. Like I prepared this lesson. So I had been preparing, or I had prepared my PowerPoint before I ate my breakfast. Okay, so I ate my breakfast at 8. I did my PowerPoint at 6, which I didn't. I did my PowerPoint a few days before that. Okay, all right, Nisa. All right, so that is excellent, all of you. If you still got problem, go to the Facebook page, English Lessons, and please send me a message there. All right, I do answer your messages because there are few of you who send. I do. If you're not my student, if you're my student, you know how to get me and reach me. All right. Okay. So let's play a building sentence game. Let's build a sentence. Make a sentence using the given verb in the past perfect simple. Right? Fly. Past perfect simple would be had flown. F-L-O-W-N. To help you, had flown. Past perfect, had flown. Can you make an interesting or funny sentence using the past perfect simple you fly? Right? Right, so I have the fly had flown away after kissing the cake. Interesting. Yeah, I was thinking, wow, there was a kissing there. All right, the fly had flown away after kissing the cake. After it kissed the cake, Jasmine, I didn't get to read your sentence. God. Okay, Yvonne, the kite had flown high up in the sky, right, when the rain came. Right, Harini, the bee had flown all the way to Jurassic Park, where it was killed by the dinosaur. Right, the bee had flown all the way to Jurassic Park, because when you use the past perfect simple, you need to show something that has happened in the past before the past. So like the bee had flown all the way to Jurassic Park. Okay, the bee had flown all the way to Jurassic Park before it was before it was killed by the dinosaur, right? Okay, so oops, this is the answer for Hugo. Sorry, I had to leave a while. This is for Hugo. If you want to go to the English classes, so that's where you can click and message me there. Okay, so let me see. I had flown to the sky after I have a wing. I had flown to the sky after I obtained wings. Okay, right? I had flown to the sky yesterday after I obtained a pair of wings an hour before that. Right, you're welcome. All right. Now, only a few of you have given your sentence. Jasmine, what happened? Oh, okay, Jasmine. I had flown for hours before reaching Malaysia. I had flown for hours before I reached Malaysia at 8 o'clock. All right. My essay paper had flown away after I done it. Yes, Yanzin. And we will love that, right, Yanzin Lau? We will love that. And we tell the teacher, actually, I finished my essay. But, it just flew away. So I'm sorry I couldn't pass hand up to you. Right, now your sentence that you have done in the past perfect simple, change it now into the past perfect continuous, meaning that if your sentence was my essay paper had flown away after I done it, change that into the past perfect continuous. Can you do that? The kite had been flying for 15 minutes before it started to rain. Excellent, Yvonne. Right. So you use your same sentence just now here, Yvonne. Right? Where is your sentence just now, Yvonne? The kite had flown up in, yeah. Okay. And I said, yeah, my knowledge about mathematics had flown away after my final exam. Are you still at the past perfect simple, Manat? I have been thinking a long time. Yes, I can see that, Manat. I have been thinking a long time. I had been flying to the sky yesterday for hours after I obtained my wings. All right. It's okay. It's okay, Manat. It's fine. I'm fine with it. As long as you try. Adam, no, Friday, Adam, Friday. My next lesson is on Friday at 11. Bye, Adam. Right. Okay. By the time the dinosaur ate the bee, it had been flying all the way it had been flying all the way to Jurassic Park. My essay paper had been flying, not flowing, had been flying for 2 hours when I finally found it. Okay, right. Okay, Adam, see you Friday. Any more that you want to share? Interesting. Or you all know how to make interesting. Interesting. Okay, right. So next lesson is on Friday, 19th of June will be my last lesson with all of you who are not my students at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. It'll be a sad day for me. It's like I'm letting my babies go away. All right. Okay. So any questions that you want to ask before I say adios till I see you on Friday? Take care. Have a good day and then a good week until I see you on Friday. Right. Bye bye, everyone.